Hi, YouTube. It's been a minute. It has. It's really been a minute. I'm going to be doing something that I have never done before. I'm going to be doing a story time of the time that someone broke into my house while I was in the living room. It's crazy. So to kind of start off this story, for anyone that doesn't know me that is watching this, I live in a very small town called Leslie, Arkansas. There are like not even 500 people that live here. And my mother is actually the mayor, so she is a very well-known person in this little town. So normally when people have issues or their life is falling to shit, they come to my mom. And that's kind of what happened. So that's just like a intro paragraph thing, you know? Just imagine this is an essay paper. That was the intro. You get it? Okay. This story started 2 hours into 2019. So I had just gotten home from a swearing in, and my friend Jamie had dropped me off because my mother actually went to view the new jail because she was friends with the sheriff. So it was like 2 in the morning, and I was waiting on my mother to get home from the jail. And I'm watching Queer Eye. I'm on season 2. So I'm living. I'm just minding my own business. I have a water beside me. I'm watching Queer Eye to set the scene. Laid out on my couch with a blanket on me. Everything. Well, I hear / see the door open out of the corner of my eyeball. The door opens. I thought it was my mom. And I'm like, it's about damn time because she was taking so long to get home. So I was just messing around being like, it's about damn time, blah, 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 blah. And then at that point, right after I had said that, Riley noticed that it was indeed not my mother and went absolutely crazy. And I was like, whoa, hold on. And then I see this lady, who is definitely not my mother, stick her head in and ask me if she can come in. And I'm sitting there, Queer Eye still playing on my laptop, and I'm like, sure, I don't know, because she seemed like distressed. And I'm not an asshole, so I'm not going to be like, no, you psycho. No, like, don't come into my house. So I let her come into my house. And in my house, there is a couch here, a couch here, and a chair right here. So she comes in with a suitcase, a literal rolling suitcase, and sits on the chair that's right here. And I'm on the couch that's right here. So we have like a diagonal like view of each other. And so I pause Queer Eye and I ask her what's going on. She's clearly like crying. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay. So she starts talking about how she got into a fight with her husband and her mom is really mad at her and she doesn't know what to do and they kicked her out of her house. And so I'm over here trying to be the sympathetic Dr. Phil ass person that I am inside and just be like, listen, girl, it's okay. Shit happens. It's okay. It's okay. And she continues to have a breakdown. And I'm like, ma'am, like, what's up? So while she's venting to me about her psychotic crackhead breakdown, I am texting my mother. And anyone who knows my mother knows that my mother does not respond to text messages if you are her child. I don't know why. She literally is the worst at responding to my text messages. So she's not responded. Like 10 minutes has gone by. So I call her and discreetly try to whisper into my phone like this. I'm like, Mom, and I said, the girl's name is at our house right now. I need you to get back. And she didn't understand what I was trying to say. So she wouldn't come back until she truly understood, which I don't know what earth that made sense on, but somehow it made sense on something. I don't know if that was Neptune, Mars, bitch, Pluto, but it was not Earth, and it was definitely not where she was at the time. Anywho. So once she finally understands what the hell is going on, she comes rushing back. And, you know, it takes like 15 minutes to get back from Marshall to Leslie, because Marshall is the closest town to my town. So during that 15 minutes, this woman who is sitting on my chair in my house is talking to me about how her and her husband were fighting because she was getting too many abortions. And I was just looking at her and I was like, oh. I didn't know what to say. I was literally just in shock. And then, y'all, and then she asked me if I cared if she got naked. And I have never in my life been more just rattled in my bones, like I was shaking. This hoe really asked me if she could get butt ass naked in my house. And so I was like, no. Like, I literally said, no, my mom is not gonna want that to happen. Because I didn't want it to fucking happen either. So I was like, no, ma'am. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So after she asked that and I reject her ass, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm getting really pissed off with this crackhead. I'm like, no, ma'am. Like, this is not okay. Like, no. So after she does that, she then proceeds to open her little luggage or whatever and take out like a belt that's like made of like cloth strings and take down my mother's painting and hang up her little belt. And I'm like, lady, girl, honey, don't do that. That's not gonna make my mom happy. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, whatever, whatever, whatever. So after that happens, we're sitting, we're talking, I'm trying to like make her shut the hell up and stop crying. And she takes this necklace, and this necklace is like a braided black necklace. And there's like a little emblem, like a diamond shaped emblem on like the, you know, like the thing, like the center of it. And she tosses it to me. And as she's tossing it, she says, and I quote, "Here, kid, he will help you." And I was like, oh shit, what is she talking about? So I get the emblem, like I get the necklace, and I flip the emblem around. And when I saw what was on this emblem, my entire body got cold. I was like, nah, bitch, you need to get out my house. Like, I can't do this. It was a man who was half goat, half human. And if y'all know what that is, then you know why I was scared. And if you don't know what that is, bitch, it was the devil. It was the devil on a necklace. And she told me that he would help me. And I was like, no, ma'am. So I throw the necklace over to my coffee table that's like right beside my couch. And by that time, my mother had finally got home. And I was so happy because, y'all, I literally thought I was gonna die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought she was gonna pull a bomb out of her bag and be like, surprise, bitch, and blow me up. But she didn't do that, thank God. So once my mom got home, my mom, who, like I said, is very good friends with the police officers, and at this time, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. And she had work the next day. So she calls the police officers after making sure that our little police scanner is turned down because my mother loves to hear what's going on for some freaking reason and just has to have a police scanner. Don't know why. We fight about it all the time. I don't know. Anywho, she turns it down so that the psychopath sitting on our freaking chair would not have a mental freaking breakdown. And she calls the police and was like, hey, there's a crackhead in my house. Can you please get her? Please. And so the police are like, yeah, bro, like, no problem, bro, like, yeah, like, no, I'm kidding. They were like, yeah, we can come. And so they get there, and my mom, like, while this is happening, the crackhead is telling my mother that she is married to Vladimir Putin. She tells my mother that a cat led her to a house in which she stayed in that doesn't have an address. And she said that no one can see the house but her. And I was sitting there and I was like, whoa. This bitch is on some freaking crack. Like, she doing crack. This is what crack is like. Like, she doing crack. She doing crack. Anywho, so the police get there. And, you know, they ask what happened. They were told what happened. And they walk in. I'm hiding in my mother's room, by the way. I'm literally hiding in my mother's room while this was happening. And so they walk in and explain to it was not the correct thing to do, you know? That she can't be breaking into people's houses for no reason, you know? And she seems to understand, well, kind of. If you know, you know. And then they take her away. And that's it. That was the story time of the time that a crackhead broke into my house while I was minding my business watching Queer Eye. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first ever story time, and there is a part 2 to this. So if you want a part 2, because the bitch broke into my house again, then thumb this video up, comment down below, subscribe, do all that. Let me know. Thank you for watching, truly, because this was one of the most traumatic times of my life. So thank you. Be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, comment, tell me I'm ugly, tell me I'm fat. Just comment, just let me know how you feel. Thank you so much for watching me talk about something that's gonna scar me for life. Oh.